What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are building another motorcycle completely from scratch. So stay tuned and see how we put this frame together. Okay, we got this thing mocked up. We got the engine pretty much in the place that I'm going to want it to be, as well as the wheelbase. And I got this jig going on. I just got some 2x4s, and they're all got some threaded rod in them, squeezing the tires together at the exact same placement at the width that I want. And that's how I make sure that my tires are perfectly straight throughout this whole process. So it's a good strategy. I just came up, I don't know if anybody's ever done it before, probably, but I mean, I thought of it. I was like, that's a good idea, so I'm gonna do that. So I got this jig made up, got the engine sitting. I kind of like this height. I don't know, I probably won't change it. But I gotta figure out the exact angle that this needs to be relative to the frame. And I'm gonna use not the triple tree. I mean, I am using the triple tree, but I'm going to use the actual neck part of the frame. I'm gonna be cutting that off of the old frame and putting that on here and welding my tubes from that, because it's gonna be easier to use that one instead of making one, because I don't wanna mess that up. So we're gonna use that and then just build the entire frame around this. And I'll probably change to some sort of cone intake, and I'll put up intakes and I'll put like a box around it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about the intake, because I want to change it because that box is way too big. So if you got any ideas of how to do it without messing up the airflow, let me know, because I've heard that changing from a box to cone intake can mess it up somehow. So just let me know what you think in the comments, and also what you guys think I should do, because I'm not sure yet. We got the seat mocked up right now, kind of just where I'm thinking it's going to be sitting. The seat height is like 27 inches. And I'm basing some of the stuff off of the Honda Rebel CMXs, like the new, like 2015s and up, I'm pretty sure is what they are. That's kind of what I'm basing the design off this. I really want it to look like some of those, and just really with my own kind of stuff too. I'm definitely going to add some things to make it stand out, to show that it's homemade and everything like that. And like a part of it was this swing arm. The swing arm is completely different than how those are designed. I'm also going to do a little bit different framework to make it stand out a little differently. But in all, my overall design, I do want to look similar to the Honda Rebel CMX, like 300 or the 300 or 500s. And the tank I ordered is a Honda Rebel CMX gas tank, and this seat is also off of that, which I really like this seat. This thing gonna be comfy. So in the meantime, I'm hoping to get my shocks connected. I probably can't do that yet. I'm waiting to get my gas tank so that way I can build the frame around that and where that's gonna sit. And then after I do that, I can finish my pivot point for my swing arms, get my tank connected, and then finish my get my seat mounted to that as well. But all that's gonna depend on when I get my my gas tank. So yeah, we just got it mocked up, got the front end just tacked into place, got my radiator not temporarily, that's probably where it's gonna stay. I would like to get this these bottom mounts on though. So yeah, it's turning out pretty good. I'm really liking how it's looking so far, but I might have mentioned this already, but if anyone knows about intakes for electronic fuel injected bikes, because I don't want to use the stock air intake because this thing is absolutely ginormous and I'm not about to sit this thing right here right in front of my lap. That's just hideous. So I want to do like some sort of like cone intake and then build a box around that to restrict some airflow. So if you guys know anything about that, please comment down below and give me some advice of how to do that without messing up how it runs too bad. So yeah, comment down below on that and we'll get right back into this. Bend's turned out pretty good. I'll go show you what how this is gonna line up on the frame. It's pretty nice. We got them bent, cut, and shaped to the right size. Now we're gonna get it tacked in place up by the triple tree so we can start making our way around from that. So yeah. Now that we got these bars tacked into place, we are going to work on mounting my swing arm now. Got those brackets cut and drilled, so now we just got to get those tacked into place. And then, I don't know, we'll see from there. Now that we got these brackets finished, I'm thinking next on the agenda is either going to be cross bracing these right here or starting the tube that goes back underneath the gas tank and then the seat, and then another cross brace from the seat down to the frame, or even the bracket that goes underneath here connecting the bottom of these two. And something like that. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm going to do any more today because I've already got a good bit done. Motorcycle builds are just so much quicker, knock on wood, frame wise, because man, I don't know, I really enjoy building bikes. I'm really liking it. I enjoyed building the buggy, but man, it was a lot and a long time, but I learned a lot from that one too. Okay, we got this thingamajig partly bent. I gotta make it in sections, so just trust me, trust me. I didn't have a specific seat height, but I was shooting for around like 27 to 30. And the lowest is like 26 and a half, which is perfect. I'll take it. Okay, got this other connecting piece in place and looks pretty good. Now we just gotta get her fill welded in place. Man, I'm really liking this. I don't know about y'all, but got the majority that I wanted to get done today. Video's not over, it's just gonna be a different day for me, the next part of this. So, got a lot done. Man, I got this, and these on both sides all done today within like 5-6 hours. Pretty good. It's better than I expected. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna work on suspension. That's gonna be number one. I might cross brace. I'm thinking about getting a performance exhaust for this thing because I don't want to mess up anything with how it runs, even though I'm probably going to mess it up with the airbox that I make for this thing. But hell, in the meantime, I'm probably going to work on suspension tomorrow and figure out how I'm going to do up my brake pads, or not brake pad, but my caliper, where I'm going to mount my shocks, because it's going to be in this area. I've done some more off camera, like getting my fender mounted as well as the brackets for my seat up underneath here. I've got that finished. I've got the gas tank bracket finished, and now we are going to mount my shocks, which just cut these out just now and drilled them. So got that all done off camera. We're just gonna get these shocks mounted now on the bottom. I still got to make the brackets for the top. well, as you can see, we finally got the rolling chassis completely built this frame in 3 days, which is crazy to me. I never do anything. That's why I love motorcycle builds. They're so quick frame wise. My goodness, this is just, I've loved building this. I do have a concern that this is going to be a weak point because I have 2 heated up areas around a bend and supports on either side of that. That's going to create a very weak spot. So I'm thinking of cross bracing from this engine mount underneath of this engine mount directly over here in this area, but I don't know how goofy that's going to look. I really like how it looks right now. Woo. But I mean, better safe than sorry. So we'll just do what we have to do, even if it doesn't look as well. So I also got to get my exhaust ordered, and once I do that, I'm going to design my foot pegs and how I'm going to do all that. My biggest thing is how I'm going to do my handlebars, because this triple tree was not made for handlebars that come up out of them. This is crotch rocket triple tree. The handlebars clamp to the forks and come out, and I'm not having I could make it look like a cafe racer. That'd be pretty badass. But no, I want a cruiser bike. But man, this thing's turning out great. Suspension's alright, a little stiff, but it looks very good in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this build.